as to its importance as a national security asset. We decided to put a fence round that we don't have its kind anywhere in our airport except some part of Lagos. And while the procurement was going on, a certain cranky individual by the name of architect Njenje Emejulu came with bulldozers and hundreds of thugs, armed ones, and appeared and destroyed more than 2 kilometers of our fence, which of course promptly the Nigerian force came in, and also later supported by police to arrest the situation. This is certainly unfortunate. This is unbecoming. And if my elementary Igbo is still there, Emejulu means you've done your best, and he certainly had done his best. But in doing his best, he has given the opportunity for government to show how not to willfully destroy public assets belonging to 200 million people. It's totally unacceptable. It's very, very unfortunate that in this very austere time, the president, in his wisdom, part of his program of regingering the economy of Nigeria, decided that he is going to face infrastructure frontally. This airport that has been abandoned for decades, it decided that the limited resources will be committed to bringing back the glory of this airport so that it will contribute to trade and commerce, which is the culture and the tradition and the history of this region. In bringing back the airport to life, not only that is a safety matter, that the lives and property of people will be saved by having a standard airport that will work day and night. Not only that, but that it will help in rebuilding and rejigging the economy of Nigeria for the good of all. Without hesitation, Mr. President provided the funding, and we took up the challenge and set a date to conclude this procurement. While we were doing that, a certain cantankerous, cranky individual appeared from nowhere with bulldozers and destroyed this national asset. Well, there's a government in place, and it is the wrong time to test our resolve. The individual will certainly be dealt with maximally without cause, because it is very, very clear that this is willful on purpose to destroy more than 2 kilometers of concrete fencing for the airport, and to threaten that he will also destroy some more properties within the airport if not for the swift intervention of the security forces. I'm sure he will regret doing this, and of course this is also an opportunity for government to show that no one can take the law into his hands and willfully destroy national assets belonging to 200 million of all of us. This will certainly be the end of this kind of recklessness. We would not forgive him. Already, all that are involved in this kind of arrangement will be directed. The Chief of Air Staff, the IG of Police, the DGSS will be directed to do the needful and bring him to book. I'm very sad, because here is a region we're all proud of for their entrepreneurship, and we're willing to add value to what they're doing to recreate the economy to contribute to our GDP. For someone to appear think is very wrong, and we must seize the opportunity to deal with him summarily, so that anybody that will contemplate of doing something like this in the future will have a rethink. We are a government in place. We are not lawless country. We are not in a banana republic. We are in a federal republic of Nigeria governed by laws. Certainly this is not acceptable, and I'm sure we are equal to the task of rising in defense of our national assets. For emphasis, airports are national security assets. They are no longer points of landing and taking off for planes and conducting businesses. I must insist, this runway may be only 3 kilometers or thereabout, but it will lead you to everywhere in the world. The saying in aviation that 1 kilometer of road leads to nowhere, but certainly 1 kilometer of runway leads to everywhere. We are jealous of this national security asset. We are determined to protect them. We will continue to protect them. We will deal with anybody for that matter, no matter how powerful, that attempts to destroy public asset willfully. I remember in 1985, when President Muhammadu Buhari was head of state, he decreed that anybody who willfully destroy national asset will go minimum of 25 years in jail, depending on the asset. At the time when it was rampant to steal NEPA cables and destroy transformers and roads. Now we're in a democracy, we're governed by law. We'll apply the law maximally to deal with this individual and ensure that this does not happen again. And for emphasis, airports are national security assets. We mean business. The president has allowed graciously, he has signed and have allowed us to use the act establishing the fund to arm the aviation security AFSEC. It approved money for their training. They've been well trained. They've approved money for them to bear arms to protect our facility and our assets. This action, single action, is an action of lawlessness. It's an action that has not been well thought out by the person who commit this crime, and we will deal with him maximally. Perhaps it will be proper, having thanked Mr. President for his wisdom and for allowing this procurement to continue and providing the money, to thank the governors of the southeastern Nigeria, especially the governor of Enugu, who had helped us in this procurement and has given us what we asked of him. We asked that the market be pulled down, he did it. We asked that the radio must be removed, he did it. We asked that the place be secured and houses be removed, and he did it. So we thank him. He was here this morning, you saw him with me. We thank him. We also thank the Nigerian Air Force, who had partnered with us. We were in discussion for them to cede a small portion of their land for us to put the cargo facility here, all for the good of our people. We also thank the Nigerian Police, who had supported us, and the other security agencies like the SSS and so on. We also thank the media, because they've always carried our activities and informed the public. With this remark, I'd like to invite you on the 30th of August, when this runway will be delivered, on the date that we say we will deliver, inshallah, for you to come and help us celebrate this again, once again, another landmark for the Buhari projects and the Buhari administration dividend for democracy. And finally, to say that you also have a duty. Gentlemen of media, you have a duty, which I know that you'll be doing, but you need to double up to expose this type of thing and to show how government has been very compassionate in discharging its duties. So we thank you very much for coming, and I'm sure the appropriate authority would let you know what has become of the fate of that cantankerous individual. So with these few words, I wish to thank the Air Force, the representative of the Southeastern governors, and the police, and the MD Fund, and the SSS, and of course the manager of these airports. I say that you're most welcome on 30th of August to open this runway. Thank you very much. So I understand that there's no question. Thank you very much.